Hey, how you guys doing? I hope all is well. So we're back and we're talking about part 2 of Blueface. He owes $13 million, and either Blueface is going to have to pay up the $13 million, or he is going to have to serve jail for the rest of his life. He took a dream of a black owner that was a black club owner. He took that dream away from him, and that man is upset. And this just come right after he proposed to Jaidyn in front of the whole world. And now people are saying, she's gonna have to return the ring. The ring is fake. He really don't love her. He's just using her because he know he's about to go down. And even though she's having a happy moment now, but is she thinking about her future, that this man is looking at jail time? But it looks like she's going to be a ride to die. And she's going to say, no matter what, she's going to ride for her man. She's been with this man for over 11 years. They have 3 kids, I believe, together. She's okay with him cheating. She's okay with his lifestyle. And it looked like she's loving it. So I know a lot of people have a lot of things they want to address about this. And I'm going to put the phone lines is right here. The phone number is 319-527-6086. And also let me add here, so you guys can get the link, so you guys can call up here at the StreamYard, because you guys know I love when you guys call up here. I really appreciate it. I know I was talking to Chris earlier, and I hope she joins us. I'm just going to type here the link for the live stream, the link for the StreamYard. I'm sorry. StreamYard. Okay. I'll put that link in the chat. I'm going to post it up at the top so you guys will know where it is. And anytime going on our future mission, the link for StreamYard will always be pinned at the top of the chat. Okay. And I just want to say thank you guys for being here on this late night. So please like this video. We need your likes, and make sure you have subscribed to this YouTube channel. We already got a caller. That's the way I like it. And one more thing I have to talk about. We're going to address Jay Cinco and Krishan Rock on this live. We're also going to address Blueface in his jet. He was seen on a jet today with his son. We also have to talk about on this live today, Krishan, Clarissa, she has a lot of things to say about everything that's going on, so we have to listen to her as well. Now we do have a caller. And okay, Chris, I just see you on. Hey caller, how you doing? 111, you're live on the air. Can you hear me well? Hello? Hello? Are you there? 111.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? I'm glad that you called.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. So you had some comments about Blueface and Krishan and this whole situation?
So I've been just recently, I've been following, so look, this bomb dropped today for Blueface, in my opinion. I think, Blueface violated, one of the commandments. He went up in there and said he violated his whole mother.
Got it.
He put her on blast.
When it comes to the commandments, he does that every day. I think he does it now, swearing and everything. But yeah, so
I think he did it on a whole different level the other night when he called his mother a whore.
Yeah. Was that your first time hearing him say that? Because he said that plenty of times.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. But I'm gonna put you on hold real quick. I'm gonna put you on hold. Cause Chris, I can't. How you doing, Chris?
Hi, Auntie Ruby. How are you?
Good. I just couldn't wait to get on you, girl. Talk to me.
So, I want to talk about this Blueface owing this $13 million. I think it's crazy insane. I'm appalled at the fact that this black club owner who was given an opportunity in Las Vegas lost what he had, and people lost their jobs at this gentleman's club because of Blueface's recklessness. And to know that this was all over a shirt that a guy was wearing and not over anything else, because allegedly Blueface um, guard dogs or whatever you want to call them jumped the guy because of what he was wearing. And this case, this lawsuit was filed in December, if I'm not mistaken, back in December. So we are in October. You've been knew you were gonna get this lawsuit. You've been knew you had to deal with this. You knew already you should have gotten attorneys. As much as you and Whack 100 sit up there and go back and forth and y'all got all the smoke for everybody and he knows all the business facts, that's your go-to guy. That individual couldn't tell you that you need to handle that business when you were being sued for $13 million, but you were screwed anyway once you pled guilty to that crime that happened in there. Once the story broke, I really
Chris, they're saying that your voice going in and out is kind of distracting. Because I was just talking to you, it wasn't going in and out last call. Do you have me on speaker or anything?
no, you're actually not. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit better.
A little. Do you want me to try to call back?
No, just keep going. Talk. If we can just keep trying, keep talking.
Okay, let me know if it does any better or worse.
Okay.
Um, to know that he knew about this lawsuit back in December and he didn't do anything about it, and Whack 100 is his mentor, his guide, or I guess his manager or whatever. To not be told those important facts are totally reckless, and you need to fire your camp for that. Second of all, you spend so much time trying to down Krishan and try to play Krishan that you end up getting screwed in the long run. But the reality is, you were extorting this girl for money because back in December, you knew you were already being sued for this. And you knew already that you were going to plead guilty to this crime because you had an attorney. You knew you were taking the deal because you were caught on camera. So, with this being said, all of these obstacles that were against this man had an opportunity to avoid and face. But you're such a coward, Blueface, that you wouldn't even do that. So, what you do is you pity the fool, which is Jaidyn Alexis. Jaidyn Alexis is so, I feel so sorry for her because she's so naive. And I'll use the term naive because I dare not disrespect another person. But she's so naive that she can't even see that this man is using her for stability. If he knew back in December that he was being sued and he just now got this verdict a couple days ago or whatever, before you made the proposal, you knew that you were using that girl to try to hide money. Number one, Krishan is gone. Number two, you're trying to use Jaidyn to hide money. And the problem is that you're going to have in the wall that you're going to run into is the fact that you're trying to marry this girl and probably put all of your assets, well, you don't have any assets allegedly, but put whatever money that you do have in her name, which is not going to work in your favor because the judge already rendered a verdict. Once that judge banged that gavel on that lawsuit and it says this is amid what you owe, that is what it is. So there is no retracting that. There's not even any going back to try to say, oh, well, I couldn't make it. You're able to make it on a jet with your son. You're able to make it to Baltimore to go see your other son. What's the issue with you appearing in court to stand up for yourself? You could have even prolonged the lawsuit and said, hey, Your Honor, can you allow me time to find, counsel because I was having complications or whatever his circumstances are. But you're constantly out here spending money after the verdict. You knew you were going through a lawsuit back in December. You didn't get an attorney and you bought all of these things. You bought Jaidyn that Mercedes truck. You bought some other stuff that I can't even think of right now. Jewelry. It was jewelry that he was buying. So you're on in social media doing all of these things, but yet and still you know that you have this knock at your door of a $13 million lawsuit. So how do you recoup that other than to use the women around you? Not only are you just using the women that are close to you via Jaden, Alexis, Krishan, Rock, your mother, but you're used these women at this strip club, which you got fired, which the owner had to still pay out those workers for a certain amount of time. I guess up to 2 months because they paid out 85,000 or 82,000 to those employees. But this is the trauma that you cause to other women. Like you're just a magnet for chaos when it comes to women. You're like an amoeba, and you really need to sit back and take control of your life and not down anybody. You need to make peace with Krishan. You need to make peace with your mother and everybody else around you. Don't just kick everybody out and think that you can solely depend on Jada because you can control her. I know that's the only reason why you're marrying Jada is because you can control Jaden. If you could control Krishan, you would be with Krishan. But Krishan is too much like you. The very things that you loved about her are the things that you despise about her. Because to you, she's a woman that can compete in your lane. She's athletic like you. She got the same mind like you of combativeness and, wanting to get revenge. But here you are, once again, stumbling and fumbling other people around you. So when you're worth $4 million and that's your net worth, which is what Blueface, they're alleging that it is, that's not even your what you have in your bank account. Let's be clear there. Number one. Number two, your net worth is possibly what your managers or whoever really owns you will get if you decide to pass away or whatever. So you're not even worth that. The house that you and Jaden live in, that you guys are sitting on that little couch all the time next to that kitchen, I don't even know where you guys are. You don't own any property. You don't seem to own any of the vehicles that you purchased. You don't own all of your jewelry. So you're out here living as a rich man on a poor man's budget. Because to me, you're living as a upper middle class American, but trying to live a lavish life of a rich man. So, with this being said, that's why you owe $13 million because you sit online all day and you flaunt all these gifts and all these lavish things that you attest that you have, and you allow people that you've done damage to see this. Because if they never saw that, I don't even think that they would have sued you for the 13 million. The 13 million went as deep as plumbing. They literally coppered you because you took their business away. They lost their license. Everything that those people worked hard for, you sat there and you disintegrated for them for no reason. You sat there and you shot in their place and then you shot somebody outside the place. So not only did you bring it inside to a gentleman's club, you didn't even care about the women in there. A bullet has no name on it. You can aim it somewhere, but that doesn't mean that's where it's going to go. You did this without remorse. So you know what? Somebody got you for way more than what anybody's been got for these past couple years in the public eye. So kudos to you, brother, for getting all your karma. This is what you get for everything that you did to Krishan Rock, what you took your baby through. Did you not think that something was not gonna happen to you after you just like committed havoc on a child, your seed, something that you brought into this world that is so precious, and you thought you were gonna be blessed? I pity the fool. I pity the fool. That's a hammer for him, a hammer from heaven on your behind. A hammer from heaven on your behind. So you reap what you sow. And we're going to see a lot more of the downfall of Blueface, why he loves to go viral. It's so ironic that Krishan moved on. And I think because this was back in December when this lawsuit first happened, he was open enough to tell Krishan about this. So I think, in a way, in my heart, she really knew that this was happening and she chose to move away because she knew everything whatever little bit that she did build, he was going to take. So that was the smartest thing for her to do. People could say she's stupid. People could say she's slow. People could say whatever they want. But that was a chess move that she did. And if you pay attention, she haven't been studying that guy, not one bit. Because what are you worth now? Everything that you called me, everything that you've done to me, you're getting back tenfold right before my eyes. Like she's getting the opportunity to literally see it. when all he had to do was be a man and be right. You shot somebody for nothing in a public spot, didn't care who got hit or what, because you're a coward. When you a boxer, you get out the car like you were supposed to do. You square up. Your buddy's already here, jumped the guy. He was already weak. What more did you need to do but beat his body? But instead, you took the cowardly way, grabbed a weapon, and chose to use force. And hence, you didn't go to jail, but you lost more than you were worth. So for the rest of your life, like the owner of that club said, you will be paying him or you're going to go to jail. Because what he's saying is at that point, he's about to sick his attorneys on you so hard to where you ain't going to be free. You're not going to be free at all. You ain't going to be able to move, make money or nothing. You better get to selling them records. You better get in that studio that you built. You sat there and you built a studio in your home knowing you was getting sued. Knowing you was getting sued. I hope you stashed your money in your house and not in your bank accounts. And they can garnish your wages. So if you're getting residuals from record labels or from wherever you're getting your residuals from elsewhere, they're going to be able to take that. They're going to be able to hire investigators to go into your finances, see when money was moved, how it was moved, where it was moved, what you're investing in. That's what they mean by you're going to go to jail. Because once you start moving money that you already owe, yeah, the government doesn't play about that. They already know what you're worth because you file taxes. So that's public record. So with that being said, you need to really sit back, think of a hustle, stop trying to pimp women, stop trying to play women, stop trying to build a lifestyle off of women's back, because that's what you are. You are a sick womanizer. Like, I can't even be mad at the women you deal with because they both fell in love with money with you. I believe Jaidyn really loved Blueface in the beginning, but I believe his fame and whatever fortune he was bringing in was enough for these ladies. Look at how both of their faces light up anytime he bought them a gift, because both those women never had anything. And when you never had something and somebody gives you something, you're going to stay loyal to it, because guess what? There's no other way you can get it. He has Jada because nobody wants Jada. All these years he's been cheating with Krishan, he's never had to worry about this woman being with another man. And she's not lesbian because she's sleeping with you and she's having children with you. She's not attractive to what society believe is attractive for what she wants in her standards. So if I were her and I were in her shoes, I would do the same thing too. Become a lesbian. And I got this fine man who I have a child with that come give me some D every now and again. But what integrity do you have? Because he's raw dogging you and raw dogging another girl and whoever else he is too. Y'all so silly. Even if y'all did contract something, y'all wouldn't even tell the public. We would never know about it. It would be something always under the rug, under the table. You know why? Because the shame. But at the end of the day, that's how obsessed they are with this man and what he brings to the table. He does not treat them properly. He whooped their tail. He talks down about them. He humiliates and embarrasses them in order to go viral. What type of man is that? What kind of man is that? Who would want that? I don't want that. I know most women don't want that. And we sit there and we look at this man who actually isn't a bad looking man. He's very nice looking, but silly as ever in the mind. Can't grow up worth the F. I pity the fool. You sat there and got caught on camera shooting someone. How silly are you? To the point to where you have to take a plea deal. You didn't even have an option. You had no way to go. But this is for all the women. 13 million lashes. 13 million lashes for all the trauma that you caused. I pity the fool. But he'll be going viral again next week. You know why? Because even him being sued is great content, because we're getting to see karma play out. You sat there, kicked doors down, ripped the woman, half of her whole side of her Krishan hair is gone. I'm talking about you ripped her ball. ball snatched her. Didn't care. All because she had your phone. So, what will Jaidyn Alexis do if you do go to prison? Because that's the thing that is the most cackling to me. You just now deciding to put her on. Whatever record contract that you're trying to get her right now is still not going to be enough to pay off your $13 million debt. But in your mind, because you're a womanizer, you're thinking like, if I can get 10 million, because that's what he said, I'm not going under 10 million for Jaidyn, that you done hit a lick. Basically saying, I'm pimping you and you ain't getting a dab and neither am I. You gonna work for me. All I did to you, cheated on you, beat on you, humiliate you, embarrass you in front of your family and your friends. And now you got to make sure that I stay free. And she's going to do that. The reason she's going to do that and whatever else he tells her to do, whether it's selling her body or anything, is because she knows in her mind, as long as he's free, she has stability. That is Jaidyn Alexis' mindset. As long as he is free, I have stability. And that is a sad place for any woman to be, to where you don't have enough self-love, self-care, integrity, to where you will allow somebody to do the most to you. Like you won't even pick yourself up. You don't even care what he bring you at this point. You just here. Have you been through that much, Jaidyn, to where you're just here? And see, this is the sickness. I didn't think he created a monster. Because that's all she know, they say. She's been with this guy since she was 17. That's pretty much all she knows. She has both of her children by him, regardless to whether he was with someone else or not when she conceived. Because I do know he was with Krishan while Jaidyn was pregnant, but I don't know if she was pregnant when they first got together. But overall, either way, the manipulation game that he has over this, because I refuse to think that it's just sexual. I refuse to think that it's just the D. I know that if you get a man that can lay it down, I'm talking about really lay it down, it can be mesmerizing. But in this case, that's not all. It's what the man brought to the table. Because ain't nobody gonna let you sit up there and pound on them and humiliate them and embarrass them, and you don't have enough to afford it. These women, the type of women that Blueface like, is as long as I got the right price, I can do whatever I want. I can give a golden shower. I can do anything that I want to this person. You know why? Because I got everything that they want in my hand, whether it's fortune, whether it's fame. And to those women, a little is a lot. So what's big to them that he has that's a little bit to, say, a T.I. or even a Chris Brown, he doesn't have money like those guys. We're talking about Blueface. Blueface. The one song, Bust Down Tatiana, Bust Down. Cardi, the only song that he got that feature. And it's hilarious because that's what you're known for. And you're most known for putting your hands on Krishan Rock and cheating on the mother of your children before you just had Junior. And see, this that's the saddest part of it all, is that you're not just disappointing yourself, you're disappointing all these people around you. And we could talk about your mother, but you've been disrespectful to your mother on several levels. And probably because of how she raised you and how disrespectful she was to your life and your upbringing and what you've seen. That does make a difference with a man, a boy that grows up to be a man, and his mother has an image that is not of normality. So I understand. I like Carlissa because she give us the tea, but Carlissa is not your ideal mom. And she's even said that herself. But even in the Bible, it says, thou shalt honor their mother and their father. They didn't say your grandmother, your auntie, your cousin, your baby's mama's mama, not in that segment. But they said thy mother and thy father. So there should be there should be unconditional forgiveness when it comes to those two individuals because they partook in your creation with God. And for you to sit there and you treat that woman how you treat her, and she gave you life, She made sure that you survived. You might not have liked the way that she raised you or the circumstances in which she did, but she got you to a point to where you wanted to be better. You wanted to be greater than what you had, and you accomplished it. So if you actually made it an accomplishment and accomplished it, why are you mad at her? Whether it was good or bad, what she did enough for you to do what you needed to do to be great. And instead of you being great as you're supposed to be, you out here clowning and trying to humiliate women and being an imbecile, having little tantrums, messing up women's lives, even those that don't even know you. Because those women at that nightclub didn't know you. That club had only been open for a little bit. They weren't open for years. What you got sued for was what they estimated in making because of how hot and lit it was. But you ruined that for those women as well, causing them to have to go elsewhere. So you seem to need to get some counseling or some therapy for that, because it's not going to work out for you. And I really hope that you get enough courage to get yourself together so that you can make that $13 million, even if you got to go shake that thing for dollars, so that you don't lose everything that you have. I don't think Jaidyn is going to take care of you in jail, boy. Once you gone, once you marry this woman, first of all, a woman scorned is is something else. Let's be clear there. A woman scorned is something else. But in the midst of your storm, in the midst of chaos, she's your emergency button and you press her. But in her mind, that computer is set up to escape, but escape you. And how ironic is it that if you go to prison and you're married to her, she has total control of everything you have. And there's nothing you can do about it. So if she decided to say you don't eat today, you don't eat. If she decided you don't get to wipe your behind today because she's not going to send you no money for no tissue, what do you think is going to happen? So that's why you wanted to make this time so special. Mighty funny how you start to butter her up, how you start to, oh, I'm in love with you. Now all of a sudden, all these years, you want to make her from a nobody to a housewife when you're on probation for 3 years. When you gotta sit down. Oh, you want stable in-house. You want somebody to cook for you, clean for you, take your crap when you want to give it out. Allow you to FaceTime with other women while they sit in the house. And you could tell her to shut up, B, because that's your wife now. Jaidyn don't even know what she's getting herself into. I pity the fool. But guess what? This is karma for both of you all. I don't know why you feel the need to try to hurt so many people to get your way, but you ain't nothing but a user, an abuser, and a womanizer. You try to use people as stepping stones, and you are getting your karma, boy. And I'm so glad that you're taking it with ease and grace. You decided to spend that money and allow the IRS to see you spending that money. You all online buying rings, taking jet rides. You trying to go to jail. At this point, you might as well go to the station and turn yourself in and say, hey, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to make you chase me, so I need another deal. Your Honor, may I have another deal, please? Yes. And I also have this on this person. Can I get another deal? Because you know what? A pretty boy like that does not want nor need to be in prison. The things that people would do to you just off the strength of what they watched you do to those women. Talking about the blacks and the Latin guys, for that matter. They're going to tear your behind up. And you publicly embarrass women. Everybody's not cool with that. Oh, I hope you don't go to the joint. You in the joint? Ha! Oh. That is comedy. That's pro comedy there, in my opinion. Pro comedy. That mug shot, and when they cut your hair for the first time, or when that man rubs his body up against yours. Now I know you gonna fight for your life, because that's what you do. But at this point, you're gonna have to try to figure out, is you gonna be the top or the bottom? Because I don't
Mm.
know how long they get for this type of $13 million.
Ah. Well, they say he already got some zest in him. So
Yeah.
it's hard.
Allegedly, that's why he kicked the door in on Krishan and ripped the side of her hair out. That was to hide a text from a man.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
anyway, guys,
No, keep talking, girl. You're doing good. They loving you. I'm just sitting back listening like I'm watching the show. Well, I am watching the show.
oh
But you
no,
also know they said it run in his blood too.
what?
Zest, that zesty
Yeah.
spirit in his blood. Cause his daddy gay.
And that's another thing that I was going to address. See, his father creeps in his mirroring lane. And when you know your father creeping in the mirroring lane, and that's the first man you look up to, when your zesty time come around, you might feel like that's okay to do.
Well, no, I think he hates his father because his father is gay.
Hating your father or not has nothing to do with you thinking it's okay to be zesty when you're zesty, but try to hide it from women. Like if you're a sucker like that, like be you. There's nothing wrong with being you now. It's not against the law. You can get married, you can do all type of things now. But what is the point of being on a download? The download doesn't even serve you a purpose anymore. But the fact that you like to hurt women, like you hate women that much. And I picked that up from him because of how he treats his mother. And that's something that I hope that Jaidyn pays attention to while she's trying to quickly be his wife, because the treatment of you will be worse. You see how he allowed his own mother to get beat up by Krishan Rock. Don't think that you're not above that. He just hasn't allowed that to happen. You've told him, obviously, that you were scared of her, which is why you came to fight her with 13 other girls. I don't know why Jaidyn puts on this tough persona. Even on, the interview, guys, with Jason Lee, when Jaidyn Alexis and Blueface were up there, that was the most cringiest interview that I think I've ever seen. She was so uncomfortable that I was uncomfortable for her. Like, she did not need to be on camera during that interview because it did exactly what the viewers needed it to do. We needed it to be like that because to us it was juicy, it was good. Because you're not happy in that relationship. You know this man is disgusting. You know everything that he's done. That's like if you pop up with AIDS, you can't say that you didn't know or you feel a way about him giving it to you because you know everything that he's doing. What can you object to? You have no boundaries, no standards. And if you think that he's going to be faithful to you married when he's not faithful to you now, and he stated to you out of his own words, out of his own mouth, that he's not going to be with just one woman is like having no woman. What kind of man says that? Not someone who wants to be with just one woman and be married and committed and have a real family. But the facade of that lifestyle is very important to have. So if you want your children to see a certain thing, and if you want your son to be different, and you want to give up a facade of this and that and pretend that you're a rapper and you're at shows when really you're with other women and you're living a double life, because we know that's what it ultimately boils down to. You are not physically attracted to Jaidyn Alexis. First of all, Jaidyn Alexis and Krishan Rock body type are totally different body types. Their facial features, two totally different facial features. Jaidyn Alexis is not ugly in the face. She just gained too much weight. And with her having the surgeries only in certain parts of her body, it makes her look like a piece of mold or like something that somebody put together versus her looking, like a normal body woman. And that's not to say that every woman needs to have curves or a big booty or anything like that. That has nothing to do with that because everybody don't have it. Some of us do, some of us don't. That's okay though. That has nothing to do with how you look. You can still put on some stuff and be phenomenal. But in her case, she got a big old back. The back is huge. And the suit that she had on, even though the outfit was very sexy, I got where it was supposed to go. It was the black with the little sheer stripe lines. It was given, I'm that chick. But her body makeup and how comfortable she was even in it by the way that she was sitting lets me know that no, this ain't what it is. And those glasses, Oh, honey, those glasses sitting on her face. She should have just taken them off. It's not like you're an ugly girl. Stop being, you're ashamed of yourself. And it showed so bad in that interview. You're ashamed of yourself. You have no integrity. What hurt me the most about Jane Alexis and the things that I know that she lied about the most in that interview was the fact that she doesn't have an opinion on Blueface and Krishan's son. When every time Blueface said something negative about Krishan, it was like you can see the excitement, like the thrill she got, like it was a rush. And I don't know if I'm the only one that peeped that. It's like every time he would speak negative about her, she would get a rush. And throughout the rest of the interview, she was like basically trying to keep her composure, shaking a lot, doing a lot of fidgeting and, keeping her legs crossed, rocking her leg, just very uncomfortable, very uneasy. And then Blueface tried to give her the spotlight on purpose because I knew that's what that was. That interview was not about her, had nothing to do with her, but you're trying to sell Jaidyn Alexis. So you're pretending as if you have to go to the bathroom for a long period of time so that Jason Lee and she can have a moment. When really, Jason Lee doesn't even want a moment with Jaidyn Alexis. She's very boring. He thought that and asked you to come back. She didn't have anything to give. We know she's mad. We know she's upset. We know she's jealous of Krishan Rock. I don't know, out of all the women that this man cheats with, what is it about this one girl that you don't like other than the fact that you walked in on them about to have sex and she was giving him oral fellatio? So with that being said, you came upstairs, you claim you're having a baby shower. Now during this baby shower, you came the night before. So you just did a pop-up. If somebody's not answering their phone and y'all not together, that means don't just pop up at my house. That's disrespectful. But you want to do a pop-up. And when you popped up, you knew your man wasn't faithful. So I don't even know why you didn't inspect that, number one. But when you popped up, you got what you were looking for. Another woman and your man, well, your ex in the bed the night before your baby shower. So you all start to get ready to fight and all this, but he won't let you fight. Ball swinging from left to right, breast swinging the other way and back and forth. How embarrassing. Because a real lady would have just walked out that door because number one, we're not together. Oh, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to intrude. I just knew I was supposed to be here. All right, see you later. Even if she decided to go downstairs and just wait, there were other ways to go about that. But why would you try to fight somebody when you're not even in a relationship with this guy? It just seemed like you were mad at Krishan without Krishan even doing anything to you. It just seemed like you came with vengeance. If that was your man and you guys were together and that situation would happen, I can understand the fight. I can understand your mother coming upstairs to see the commotion. I can understand all of that. And I will give you that because as a woman, that's what it is. You got to do what you got to do at that point. But when you moved out and you left and you wanted to be elsewhere, you didn't want to be with him, you can't just do things that you normally would do, especially if you know how fluid I am. Blue is a very fluid guy. He doesn't care. We've seen him with other women outside of Krishan. That's why I'm saying I don't know what her issue is with this one guy. With this one girl, I'm sorry. That's the part that really triggers me. So you sit here and you get excited every time he says something negative about Krishan or her child, well, their child, but then you sit up here on these interviews and in public and try to act like you don't care or it doesn't bother you or it doesn't have anything to do with you. Well, your body language says differently, honey. Your emotions, the way you can't even sit still at her name. It's sickening. And for you, at any rate, to have an issue with somebody's mother that you're dating, how embarrassing. How embarrassing. Because what if somebody have an issue with your mother? You go out your way to try to do the most to make this man choose you. You're forcing him to love you, and he will never do that. But you finally got your ring with the stipulation that you got to pay off $13 million. You have to pay $13 million to get proposed to by Blueface, Jaidyn. That is what you pay. That is what you're getting a ring for, sweetheart. You're getting a ring because you're about to get a record deal, allegedly worth $10 million. Blueface owes $13 million. Where do you think he's going to get that from when his net worth is only $4 million? You, you are the investment. You're the crash dummy, dummy. Like I don't understand how this woman can't see that. You can't and don't have room to down another woman because you need to grow up mentally and emotionally. You're physically grown, but you're naive as ever. A blind man could see a mile away out of nowhere a man that was just cheating on me, just with somebody else, wants to now marry me. He just woke up one day and it just hit him that I was the one. That it was me and not anybody else that his eyes or that his visions could see. What I would be asking myself, Jaidyn Alexis, is what about me changed to make this man feel about me today that he never felt about me before? And I've been with this man since I was 17 years old. That would freak me out. But hey, you're going to take the ring. And what you could do, and what they're probably going to end up doing is he got that expensive ring. Everybody like making jokes saying that he's got to take it back, right? Insurance fraud. Remember, he owes $13 million. She's going to mysteriously lose this ring. She's going to pull a Kim Kardashian. She's going to pull a Kim Kardashian. Magically, the ring will disappear and they'll be filing a claim. Because I know with him getting that ring and him not fully purchasing it, that he got insurance on it. And I'm sure that he and WAC 100 knows somewhere to sell that diamond, sell that ring on the black market, unbeknownst to the IRS. So I don't know how it's gonna work. I do know that they got serial numbers on those kind of objects. And I know that he can't afford it. And I know it's not paid for. So Jaidyn, you let this man buy you a rental ring? Is the real ring gonna be just 24 karat gold, or is it gonna be the same ring? Because you know you get another ring, right? That's just the engagement ring. He went that big for an engagement ring. But that's what he wanted to do. See, he's investing his money now, it looks like, in certain assets that are insurable. I don't think that he could have straight out purchased that truck nor that ring with card cash without being at a loss or without losing a lot. So what you do is you lease or you finance and you get insurance. And when the times comes when you really need the money, like he does, what underground people do is mysteriously have accidents, mysteriously items come up missing, mysteriously there's a police report to be made. So I'm just very interested in to see the turnout of this story, this saga, this Blueface saga. You are viral. You are so viral, sir. Everything that you wanted, you've accomplished. But now you're viral for something worth being viral for. $13 million lawsuit for committing a crime, for trying to beat up somebody for wearing a color shirt, for beating up women, for disrespecting newborn babies, for disrespecting your mother. As I look at you in your eyes on this picture right here, they'll look cocked a little bit, but that's okay. Well, little hammer hair shark a little bit, but that's cool. That's just how your eyes are. But as I look in your eyes, brother, I see nothing. I don't even think you really care. I don't even think you care, and I don't even think you're taking any of this seriously. I don't think you'll take it seriously until they put a warrant out for your arrest for this. And once you get that warrant out for your arrest, then maybe you'll do something about it or you'll get an attorney. But I don't know what you can do. Only thing I know is that you can continue to go viral, make you a couple of TikToks, make you a couple of Instagrams and YouTubes, Start making your money flow in. Start being more involved with your fans. Start being more involved with people that can help you enhance. Start being cool again. Stop beating on women. Stop terrorizing people. Be normal. Everybody know you're a crip. You ain't got a game bang still. Don't you feel weird this old doing it? You look weird with all those tattoos doing it. You got all that money, all that wealth that you had, and you blew it. Blew it being a fool, thinking you smarter than everybody else around you. And to watch your sink ship on $13 million is absurd to me. Because the way you set up there and you try to flaunt money and you try to say you got this and you got that, and they only estimated your net worth at 4 million, which comes from your estimation comes from the IRS. Is what you could be worth one day if you stay alive long enough, or you'll be worth that when you're passed away. But you literally have nothing to stand on right now. It's embarrassing if you continue to try to humiliate Krishan at all. Like if I were you, I would play the whole church role too, and I would bond with all of my family. You say that Jaidyn Alexis said that she'll deal with the baby if you all are married. So did you marry her so that you can be close to your son? And little rumor has it that you're trying to marry Jaidyn Alexis so that you can try to take Krishan's son away by showing that you have a more stable home. Well, the problem is, sir, DCFS already been called to your house several times. You're online with your son doing weird things. That's a plan that you'll never win with that one. People keep saying that it's because Krishan Rock's uncle is a lawyer, but it's beyond somebody being an attorney. It's about what you have against you, your criminal charges, what you're facing, the things that you've done. You're not credible enough to try to take her son away from her, sir. You would have had to been a lot more better than what you tried to be. So if that wasn't your agenda or in your Palm Pilot, you might as well delete it. Remove it, rip it up, throw it away, put it in the shredder, brother, because it ain't gonna work. The only thing that you need to be doing is sending your son love, attention, affection, clothes, diapers. He too young to need money right now. He a baby. His mama got him. But to know that you're sending little things or that you will pop up and see him every now and again, that's what she's looking for. Everybody know you ain't got it. You ain't got the money no more. Not on $13 million only being worth 4 million. You ain't got it. So you need to flip this arrogant, cocky road. God will sit you down and teach you your lessons because that's what you're getting. And if you don't learn those lessons, brother, it's gonna be a long road. Because you could either get it and change it and flip your whole life around and make a whole lot of money doing this, or you can continue to be the clown that you've been being, trying to extort women, getting a little bit of nothing because half the world don't like what you're doing. But it's a lot of losers out there like you too that do like it and support what you're doing. So guess what they do? They promote you, they support you. But you can get way more supporters, love, and fans if you did it the right way. Show how you can go on from being nothing to something. How your trauma and everything that you've been through in your childhood and the man that it tried to make you and how you fought against that and you were a warrior to conquer that for your sons and your daughter. You can do a whole 360, just like in the shape of the world, and turn your life around. But you don't even want that for yourself. You trying to get up on the next train to stand aside and to stand apart, which is the Jaidyn Alexis train, because one, I can manipulate her, I can control her. I ain't gotta worry about no guys. I don't have to worry about her going out. She'll do whatever I say. She's a onboard slave that doesn't require any pay. That is what you consider a bottom chick. That's why Jaidyn is what she is to you. She thinks she's your woman. We know she's your bottom chick. She's about to make $13 million for you somehow. And I don't know how she's going to do it, but she's going to try to keep you out of jail, brother. That's one food that you got that's in your pocket. Krishan just couldn't scoop that low. You sat there and you ruined that girl's whole life. Krishan had one of the baddest bodies, the baddest athletic bodies. That picture she got online when she has on those shorts and that little tank top on the track, that's like a teal blue color. Her body was banging. She got the type of body all of us want to type of have on the beach. You sat there and she was cute, had all the teeth, wasn't swollen in the face or nothing. You sat there and you got that girl on alcohol and whatever else you probably got her on. Ain't no telling, but I don't pass no judgment and I don't assume nothing. But I'm just thinking about the type of bum you are and what you would do to somebody. You sat there and you got that girl on that stuff, making her think that that was the way that she can be rich, famous, and successful. You instilled in her mind that this is what the world want to see and that's what they love. You sat there and you embarrassed this girl. You molded her to be your puppet fool, your fool puppet to the world, thinking that she didn't have no sense. The only thing that you missed was that she wanted the fame and fortune more than what you wanted to show somebody you can do to an individual. So she made sure she did what she needed to do to get where she at today. But when it was time to move away from you, she got away from you right away. And I don't think she's coming back to you because she don't seem too concerned, nor is she saying to anything too much. I haven't even heard her say anything about you proposing to Jaidyn. Because I believe in my heart, she know just like we know that it's all a hoax and that your bottom chick just became your slave chick. Nobody wants to be that. I don't want somebody stepping on my back and not giving me nothing but disrespect, but trauma. No, 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 no. There would be no peace in this house if it were me. But because it's Jaidyn, she's gonna cook, she's gonna clean, she's gonna bow down because it's the life that she always wanted. Her family's gonna get to come over because guess what? He's on probation. It's not like he can go out and get in trouble. And if I call the cops on him and he's on probation and they have one report, guess what? You're gone, buddy. Yeah, she probably already has a plan. So I'm very, very interested to see how this turns out because all the scenarios could happen. She can come to her senses one day too and say, you know what, F you. I don't want you in this house. I don't want you to be free. Everything that you put me through, you enslaved me for this many years. I'm gonna make sure you go to jail. Don't worry about it. Ring 911. Yes, I got an emergency. There's been a domestic, and she can prove it because that's your personality. That's what the world have already seen. All she has to do to go to YouTube and pull up the video of you beating down Krishan. Who wouldn't believe her? You're aggressive, you're angry, and you just pled guilty to pow-powing somebody. All she has to do is say she's afraid of you. But that is what you're willing to gamble. You're willing to sit here and put your whole life in somebody else's hands that you don't abuse for all these years. That is a heck of a gamble. A scorned woman's hands. You was better off putting them in Krishan's hands. Because at least Krishan actually care about you. She consider you a friend more than a boyfriend. She always, even to this day, say she love you, you were her friend. Despite what you done to her. She ain't got the type of trauma Jaidyn got. Jaidyn got some things to get off her chest. And the way she was sitting on Jason Lee's couch, it cut through like a knife. The tension that she felt. And she knows that Jason Lee don't care for her. She knows it like she knows that Jason Lee and Krishan are cool. They're not friends, but they're cool. Cooler than he and Jaidyn. Enough so to where Krishan can call and she can get on the show to tell her side, which will be released soon. If it's because I don't think it was released yet, because I didn't see it. But yeah, I think it's going to be released soon. I'm interested to see what she has to say because that would be nice to hear her rebuttal to that interview. Because how dare you even speak on me? And I hope that she does say something about Jaidyn's posture or body language every time she got spoke on that panel. That's important because you say that you don't have an issue with me, but the world just saw you cringe at the sound of my name. The world just saw you be so fidgety and uncomfortable at the sound of my name, but then try to verbally state, oh, I don't speak on her. I have nothing to say. I don't even say her name. But your body language doing a lot of talking. See, actions speak louder than words. It ain't about what you tell me, it's about what you show me. And what the world got to see was you have a major problem with this girl. And if you could hurt her in the way that you wanted to, you would. You literally said that you wanted to put her son in the back room if it came to visit. Not with all the other kids, not with your little daughter because it's a little baby, or not you'll get a bassinet or a crib and in the room with you in blue because that's his dad. You're trifling. And if I were Krishan, I wouldn't even be worried about my child being around you because I wouldn't want my child around you because I fear that you would do something to my child and my child being so young, whether you press my baby at the top of the head or you shake it or whatever you do. My baby's not at a stage where it could talk yet. So I feel Krishan on that. No, not until my son can tell me who, what, when, where, and how. Why is up to me to figure out. But you're not going to sit up there. I'm not going to give you free will or free range to do trauma or harm to my kid when his father already exploited his deformity in which I had to get fixed. She still handled all of that within a timely manner. You cannot rush a newborn's surgery, especially something like that. And surgery is something that anybody, if you've ever been through surgery, it's a mental thing. Sometimes people ain't mentally prepared. And if she's a first time mom and that's her baby and she loves her baby the way that she shows us she do, then guess what? That was a very uncomfortable moment and a very hard decision to make. But she took care of it. She did what she had to do. So he trying to publicly exploit her or publicly exploit that baby was bogus, totally wrong, totally absurd, didn't have a reason to do it at all. But the fact that you nasty. And I will always remain to think that that was never him who put out that picture. I believe Jane Alexis posted those pictures because Blueface ain't never hurt none of his other kids. So why am I inclined to believe that he would just all of a sudden post that? Now I do believe he cleaned that up and took the fall for it because of what it would have done to her. Could you imagine if he came out and said it was her that did it, how the world would have reacted? Oh, it'd have been a problem. So the best person to take that fall was Blueface. But yeah, she don't like Krishan at all. So yeah, she would hurt her baby. What you said about my son when it was asked if my son could be there was enough for me to say, no, you can't be around my baby. Maybe not you. I might not have all the way the problems with you as you do with me, but I don't trust you that much to where I will let a helpless, innocent child be in your presence when I see how you act with your kid. Just like when she and Blueface were in the shoe store, she so Jaden Alexis so busy trying to follow Blueface, she leaves Javon outside to the point to where Blueface like, go get him. He was holding the little baby. She's just thinking that she gonna just walk on in. Her son is outside. This ain't no mall. He outside in the public on the street, the sidewalk. You didn't care enough to hold your son hand to make sure he was in with you. Somebody else had to turn around and tell you what to do with your child. And then when you do get him, he beating your tail, whacking you all in your stomach, in your back. You having to pick him up. He kicking his feet. No respect. Too big to be doing all of that. You know why? Because you ain't watching your child. Your child act like that because you ain't paying attention to him. You letting your child grow himself up instead of you doing it, and you too busy trying to chase a damn Blueface. See, what you do show through your children. If he had any respect for you, we would know it. But the way he beat on you in that store and acted a fool and clowned on camera and in public, oh no, no, no. No, no, no. Then the other day, you just had to pay him to go to bed. Why do I have to pay my child to go to sleep? You better get your tail in that bed. Get your tail in that bed right now. I'm not playing with you. I'm not finna give you no money. Who are you to talk to me and disrespect me like that? But see, when you don't work for your money, it's okay. That's Blueface money. Jaidyn ain't really brought no money in. But now that they owe $13 million, I wonder what the relationship is going to be like. Because you can't be sitting in there giving your son stacks of money of hundreds and you owe $13 million in a lawsuit. So I want to see how your family that you allegedly spoiled, per what we can see, because we don't know what happens when the lights are off, when the cameras are off. You can be giving him the money in front of us and then taking it right back when you get off live, which is what most people do. They're not just giving no little boy no stack of money. Someone some, I'm gonna go take it in my room. As soon as that live cut off, you done ran back there and got that money and made sure that it was all of what you gave them. The average person would. But For Blueface, anything is a viral moment. I think him even having his son show his little thing on the internet was a part of a hoax going viral. It just didn't turn out the way they wanted it to. That's not normal for a kid to do. Somebody had to tell a little boy to do that. That don't make no sense. Just like you were encouraging him to come out there with the strippers when he was just in the pantry trying to get food, being a kid. Stop trying to take the child out the child and let the kid be a kid. You do the little clown stuff you want to do. Stop asking him about his sexual orientation when he don't even know what that is. Just because he see ass walking around the house don't mean he knows what it is at that age. You're instilling those qualities in that little baby. That little baby only know what you're teaching him. And we know your silly self is the one that's teaching him these things because guess what? You're on the camera doing it. You're on the Instagram doing it, on the YouTube, on the TikToks, on the Instagrams. You're doing all this. We wouldn't know half of the stuff that we know about you. We only know what we know because of you. Ain't nobody told us nothing. We the people have been told nothing. You have shown us everything. Now, how do you go from showing us all this and expect to be able to be looked at in any type of light? Like, you're literally a clown. You're literally a scum. Oh, and to put icing on it, you still ain't even responded back to Lil Mabu. Why you thought Lil Mabu so awesome for what he did with Krishan, because even though people say they're messing around, them two ain't messing around. That little boy cared enough and seen what was being done to her. He cared enough about women to where he wanted to put her on because she was already in the spotlight. All he did was show her a little bit of push and encouragement from a position of somebody who just now getting on just like her, that you can do this. Watch what we can do together. He was telling her after that to push out her other song. She's starting to talk to Lil Mabu about Blue. He telling her, I don't want to talk about that. I'm on campus. I'm in college. We need to be talking about this business, this record. Get in the studio, drop your records. Now all of a sudden she mad at Lil Mabu because he dropped the record for her that he didn't want to be dropped, that she didn't want to be dropped. But guess what? That's somebody pushing you to make your money. He ain't taking nothing from you. Make your money. Stop doing things for free, Krishan. When you go and you start filming with these people, have them sign contracts. If they record you, there's a fee. If this ever make it to online, there's a fee. Only thing you have to do is have your attorney do that. Draw up those contracts for you. You can have them in your bag wherever you go and get in wherever you at. Everybody get one. Sign this NDA, sign this NDA, sign this NDA, please. It's just that simple. That's what it is. That's all an NDA is. It stipulates what you can and cannot do with a person. And if you do, this is what will happen per their circumstances. Drawn up by an attorney. Legal representation. And if you sign this and you break this or don't abide by this, this is the cost. This is the effect of the actions that you caused. Because I didn't want this. I'm agreeing to be in your presence, but because of who I am and I'm a public figure, I would like to have some source of privacy. So if she was doing that, she would already have way more money than what she has. But she didn't do that, and she was letting people make money off of her. Anytime you on somebody's channel, anytime you on somebody's live feed, anytime you featured in a video, if you have a name out there and you're relevant at that time, you need to charge. It's not like your has been. You're somebody that can go online and you can get a certain amount of followers. So if you can access a certain amount of people and your imagery touches this many thousands of people or 100,000 of people, guess what? This is what I'm worth. This is my fee and what I charge. And that even goes for like if content creators as well. I believe certain content creators who have over certain followers and viewers, they charge. They give out NDAs. People just don't talk about that because that's underground, and more people know about that, the less pull more people have. It is convenient to still have people that don't know about that type of access because those are your go-tos when you are low on funding or you just don't want to pay for something. But the more people know about that, guess what? Everybody want to get a trade. Either we're going to trade money or you're going to pay me up front or you're going to agree to my terms. And if you break these terms, you're going to pay me this. which will probably be double than what they would have paid you if they were just paying you up front. And that's why a lot of people got to learn the business aspect of any industry that they're in, whether you're content create. Everybody is on YouTube right now, even the celebrities. Blueface is on YouTube. They telling you it's hot to make money here. Now they're trying to say Rumble is hot. So we're gonna see a lot of celebrities over there because
I need to Rumble.
they have a cash setup. It's like I feel like you have enough fans that will follow you to Rumble, and they have a payment thing where you set up how you want to get paid or whatever. Like it's like a YouTube, but it's like a different setup than YouTube. And a lot of people are trying it out. It's fairly new. I don't know what the turnout is or what the turnover is, but I know a lot of people are trying it. And when you fill out your profile and everything, there's questions about accounts and things like that. So there's money and revenue coming from somewhere within that app called Rumble. So that's why I say, like, for you, yeah, because you have enough followers that if they go over there for you, that's money for you. But like somebody who's just starting out, I don't know unless you actually pop there. But that ain't anything's possible. Just put your talent out there. People don't know. People just be wanting to be entertained. You might have a talent that's entertaining that people want to see. That's attractive to people's eyes and make them want to pay for it. Make them want to subscribe to it. If we listen to celebrity gossip, imagine how many other people can do that and do more. Have talents of building things, creating things. A lot of people are craftsmen, get heck of views. Yeah. So that's why it's important to be online. And if you're online, go viral, do these things that count. So you don't owe $13 million like Blueface for being a clown. But anyway, Auntie Ruby, did you like my session?
Hell yeah. You know I liked your session. Come on now. Chris, if I didn't like your session, you know I'll cut people off now.
Yeah, I do know that you real straightforward. That's what I love about your show. That's why I said
I'm
what I said
go
earlier.
out and watch something I don't want to listen to. I can't do it.
But I gave you all the facts because when you told me what time you were coming back, I went online and I looked up all and everything I needed to know about this situation. So that's how I've been navigating to you guys.
You a treat.
TS, um, yeah, TSR, rapper, RJ, and then Google. If you want to know the court documents and see all that stuff to prove that that's a fact, it's right online, guys. That's how I was able to translate for you guys all this stuff. I didn't tell you nothing that was fiction. Everything I said today was accessible. Miss Rubymae gave me an opportunity to speak to y'all, and I wanted to do it right. I'm not a content creator and I don't have a channel, but I'm not going to embarrass my auntie Ruby now. Not going to do that one. So I just thank y'all so much just for being here and enjoying the content. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe with my auntie Rubymae. And y'all keep enjoying the Messy Sweet Spot. And somebody call up, get on this panel, and share y'all love and opinion. I love you, Auntie Ruby.
Love you too.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. You gone? Okay, she gone, y'all. Oh, I enjoyed her. Wasn't that a treat? Can you please like this video? Please, if you if you can like this video. Did you guys enjoy Chris? Press 3 if you enjoyed Chris. I did, child. Ooh, all right. So the phone number is up here if you guys want to call in and let us know how you feel about all this. Also, I just gonna play here. Shout out to Lola Lee TV. And she have captions of Blueface today. And this is what Blueface was doing today.
Curtain slides to the right. Big red handle, that's how you'll do it. Hi, little one. How are you? She about to ask him, you want to go drive? She want to see the. And
you see all this stuff they putting in my face? He driving, look, these luxury cars, all this jets. I'm so jealous. You guys, I gotta admit, I'm so jealous. Look at all this. Why can't I live that high life? I want the jets. I want the expensive cars. Do y'all want the jets and expensive cars? Press 7 if you want the jets and expensive cars. Press 10 if you don't want none of that. I want all of it. Look at this shit. You know? Why he get to have this and I don't? Huh? Well, I'm jealous. Mango, I can't be jealous. I think jealousy is human. Shit. Isn't it a human trait to be jealous? I got some jealousy in me and I'm jealous. Okay. Ooh, well, why you can rant it, GT? Well, that's true. But okay, even though I know I can work for it, but why I want to get a man that got it? Okay, why I just want to be, I want to be a gold digger. Okay, or shit. How many? Shit. Only way I can get some money like this if I start an OnlyFans page. I gotta show these motherfucking cheeks, okay? I'm really gonna have to prostitute myself out here on the internet. Nah, but I don't think it's worth it. I mean, I think it sounds good. Okay, prostitute yourself on the internet. But I look at the prostitutes on the internet and they don't be got it like that. I don't get it. How y'all hoes on the internet prostituting on the OnlyFans and y'all don't got nothing to show for it? Okay? Make it make sense. Y'all always bragging about all this money, but y'all don't be having nothing to show for it, girl. So that makes me think it's just an illusion, you know? Just like that goddamn Black China. I thought she was making millions and millions off her OnlyFans page. They telling me she broke. Come on, make it make sense. Girl, she could have been on OnlyFans page for a good year. And she could have been set for the rest of her life with taking that money, investing it in certain places or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? What? Honey, do we got any OnlyFans page? My models up in the house? She sound defeated. Do we have any? Press 1 if you're an OnlyFans content creator. Y'all ain't gonna catch me giving head, okay? Hell no. No. Oh shit. Oh God. Can you imagine your favorite YouTuber giving some head? Oh God, they'll never let it down. No, I ain't built for she has a lot of expensive. It's not worth it. Okay. If Stewie get on there, do you think they have a section for the wide back, the wide back committee? The wide back committee selection of the OnlyFans page. Can we please get these likes up? Shit, the views went down since we got Chris off. Shit, we need to bring Chris back on. Shit. Okay, you know I got a wicked mouth. Okay. What are y'all saying? Granddad, yeah, y'all talk a lot about the wide backs now, but wait, give it 20, 30 years. In 20 years, the wide the wide back's gonna be in season. These men gonna say, I need a woman with a wide back. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I need a woman with a wide back and some big ass. Everything that's a diss now is gonna be a pro in a couple of years. It's always like that. Gigi, you consistent, you're gonna be a million. Oh, thank you. Stay off social media. I see. I appreciate it, boo. Appreciate it. Come on, let's get me there. Okay. Catch me in a jet. I've never been on a jet, you guys. Have you guys? Okay, Earth, Matt, back to moon. Stop. Please don't say that shit. Okay. I'm struggling. Okay. Okay. Now, have anybody ever been on a jet? Press 1 if you've been on a jet. Press 3 if you've never been on a jet. I've never been on a jet, you guys. Don't y'all want to experience being on a jet? No one hating Krishan. Women's hormones be changing their bodies. So I'm glad I ain't deal with all that. You can rent a jet for $2,600 an hour. Who got time for that? That wide back committee. Been on a jet. Oh shit, you been on a jet. You like it? My cousin rents jets to others. Okay, I'm screaming. A jet. They say you can rent a jet for 1 hour. Okay, time out. What if my flight is like 5 hours? Then what? All that add up. No. How about $800 a trip, round trip? That sounds more like it. And then that's a real bargain if they do 800 a round trip and you can fit 20 people in that jet. Then that's a real deal. Shit, everybody would do that, huh? Yeah, just split it up. I like the sound of that. Unfortunately, that's not what we're dealing with. So this is Blueface, and he's showing off his homegirl ring. You see that big fat ring that she got on? Bling bling. Okay. And she just so happy she got the ring. Oh, they love to wear all that jewelry. I'm not big on all that jewelry. Are you guys big on jewelry? I know Krishan like to rock all those chains, all that jewelry. Press 7 if you like wearing a lot of jewelry. Press 15 if you're not into all that jewelry. I'm not into all that jewelry. Okay, that's just too much jewelry. So what else I wanted to show you guys? Okay, so this is shout out to Rubymae, but I want to go here. Yeah, so this is some clips. Check these clips out.
Dead on me. Carlissa got a promise ring on. Dead on me. When Cub proposed, he told her, I promise, I'll get you a bigger ring. Cub said, I promise, I'll get you a bigger ring. Just give me a little bit of time, baby. You feel me? On the dead. Carlissa. A bunch of little diamond surrounded by a bunch of little diamonds. Who the you think you fooling on the dead homies? Everybody knows if that diamond on the top of that ring don't cost more than your motherfucking ring, more than your car, your house, that's not a wedding ring, sweetie pie. That's a promise ring. That's just promising you, like, I ain't got it together right now, sweetie, but you know, that's what I got. Why is this so stupid? Again.
Did you see the zest in that, nigga? Okay, I love the zest. Okay, I love it. I love the zest. You know I'm pro zest. Okay, now let's go with Kalisha. What's her name? Kalisa. Blueface mama.
Girl, tell me about it. I don't know what's going on. Must be in the water. You know how men get nervous? You know how the mans get nervous when they get ready to get married? They get ready to tie the knot. They get a little nervous. I think it was nerves. Nerve damage. Nope, God don't play. Better put it in his mama name. Call him and tell him to put it in his mama's name. I'll hide it for you, baby. That's a lot of money. We just gonna pray for him, baby. We just gonna pray. Put it in your mama's name. They won't find it.
Y'all see these glitches? She got a filter on too. God damn. Shit. See, y'all, and can I just make this shit clear? Y'all can't say, I don't want y'all to say shit about my filter, okay? Everybody named Mama, that's a celebrity, be having them damn filters. Did y'all see the glitch in the filters? And that's another thing. When I wear my filters, honey, you don't see a glitch, okay? Can we talk about it? Okay. Honey, I made sure my shit don't glitch. Okay. But did y'all catch the glitch?
Pray for him, baby. We're just gonna pray.
Look at the glitch. Y'all see all that different color? Those are glitches.
Pray for him, baby. We're just gonna pray.
Look at the glitch.
Put it in your mama's name. They won't find it. Yeah, that's crazy. Y'all saw that? Honor your mama, so your days could be long and well.
Yes, honey. I remember the days without filters, honey. That's the only way I know. Okay, that's the only way I know, honey. That's when beauty was really real. You know who are really beautiful or not? Because the filter wasn't invented, honey. Shit, honey. But I'm gonna be filtered down. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be filtered down. I gotta compete with all these filter hoes. I'm gonna filter. I'm gonna make sure I got the best motherfucking filter on the internet. Hello.
Thank you. Are you guys watching the show? Next week is about to be crazy, absolutely crazy. That's all I know. My husband got some friends coming in from out of town. So we're gonna see how they feel about everything that's been going on, because they ain't been really telling him much. But I told them, however they feel like talking about it, I don't mind. So if they want to be honest, they can be honest. I know y'all sent me a picture of Junior. He's so stinking cute. He's the cutie pie. That's the cutie pie. I can't wait to at least smell his neck. You know how you just want to smell the neck? Like, can somebody...
What the hell? Smell the neck? Do y'all like smelling the neck? I mean, she's such a creep. Smelling necks. Is that a thing, smelling neck? And what's she eating on? Cheez-Its? I got some boxes of Cheez-Its downstairs.
A dirty t-shirt? God damn. No, I'm from Ohio, so this right here for me is amazing. I'm from Ohio. It's already cold and snowing over there. No, my husband wasn't worried. He was more or less disappointed. I think he was disappointed because he tried to do for me to do for them, and he see my tears that nobody else see when I be acting hard. So I think he was just more or less disappointed. He done fought too. He ain't scared of shit. But I think he was more hurt. Like, damn, like 50, what I do? My husband think everything fake. He think ain't none of this real. Yes, my ring is the right size. Because one day when we was doing our dating process, he was like, you got some skinny little fingers. What size you wear? I was like, I wear a 7. So he already knew. You know what I'm saying? He already knew what time it was. I'm about to have my shit thick.
Girl, fix that filter. Okay. If you gonna wear a filter, do it right. You understand? Oh, this is another backup channel I got, y'all. It called Rumor Has It Rundown. But you know, Rumor Has It is so popular with the song being Rumor Has It, ooh, Rumor Has It, ooh, Rumor Has It, ooh. Okay, did you guys know that Aubrey was dragged? Hey, so it looks like Aubrey is dissing Krishan Rock. She came out and she is so disgusted by Krishan Rock's success. She says this: I'm so embarrassed for this generation. We did not walk so this trash music could run. We need the gatekeepers back. Never thought I'd say it, but everything shouldn't be allowed to enter the space of real artists who practice their craft with discipline and respect. Ari, if you don't shut the hell up, okay, and go fix that face of yours, girl, you better leave Krishan Rock alone. The Krishan Rock people gonna get you, girl. So a lot of people in the comment section, they said Chrisean rap just exactly how she talks, like she's slow. Oh girl, you see the black community never stick together. You got all these motherfuckers talking shit about Chrisean rap. What happened to the pro-black and stay black community? I knew that shit was bullshit anyway. But tomato. All right, so that's another clip that was going around. Just wanted y'all to know. Also, hey y'all, I gotta show y'all this too. Okay, now look, this is Jay Cinco with Chrisean.
I was at the party trying to dance, you like no PDA, but as soon as
and they're talking about little Milo. What's his name? Mabu. They talking about little Mabu. That white boy, little Mabu. That's who she talking about, little Mabu.
Around you, I was like, get off of me. He's like,
man, shut your up, bro. He's
so you can get what I'm saying. Once you did it, man, no,
bro, I didn't encourage you, bro. I'm just not.
No, I know you didn't encourage me, but it's called the PDA. It's like you gotta get comfortable first. Like you gotta like fill me out first. Like
you just don't.
You just don't do PDA. Yeah. So I'm like, that's how I felt though. Like, bro, I know we working, but back up. Stop. I don't know who got it, but the whole time, every time he would like do too much, I'd be like, back up, or he'll expect me to do. And I'd be like,
shake that thing.
I don't know him like that to be shaking it. And he a baby.
Yeah, you ain't want to put it on.
No, it'll look weird, like how
come on.
You hear me say it?
No, you good, bro. Just chill, bro.
It'll look weird how
come on, man. And come on. Oh my.
He a baby and he grown. Like,
come on. See now. Why you trying to go in?
I'm not trying to go in. I'm trying to be 100.
I feel you. But you don't gotta be 100 on live. You know how they is.
See, I like that. See, look, you're not like, that's what I'm saying. I like that everything is cool. I don't like around me doing for clout.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, this is just authentic.
You don't want to get them,
type shit. Pick up where we left off at. Let's go. Let's get this work. Let's put the out. Let's put on. I feel like wasn't you with the whack shit? Mm-hmm. You should have been blew up.
For sure.
Just be holding back on certain purpose.
Yeah, but God do everything for a reason.
For real, he do full circles. But I'm saying, Cinco.
I know.
Remember when we was outside?
I know.
Ready to work when your brother was here before Yeah. So like, yeah, I'm trying to go back to that energy. Like, excited. Yeah. We were so excited to like show face. We was excited to just celebrate life, and then we didn't really have people pulling on us.
Okay, I guess that was it. So comment, let us know what you guys think. Feel free. You guys can call the live stream, But yeah, this is the news. They're talking about it. Check this out.
From the 8 News Now investigators, a judge ordering rapper Blueface to pay a shuttered Las Vegas nightclub more than $13 million in damages after a shooting in 2022. Earlier this month, a different judge sentenced Blueface, whose real name is Jonathan Porter, to probation for the incident. Attorneys for the club's owner filed a lawsuit back in December, saying the club's licenses were revoked because of that shooting.
So that's why,
in 2022.
That's why he's that black man is suing him for $13 million. He had this whole club, and what he got to show for? What do you got to say about it? I need y'all to call in right now. Feel free to call in. Now, you guys said you guys want me to talk about this topic, so we talking. Come on. Let's get these phone calls up, y'all.
Provoked Rock by throwing stuff at her. Why do you ask yourself, why did I throw something? Maybe when she grow up, she gonna say, you know what? If one of my son's girlfriends came over here and was talking to me like that and I was living with him, she gonna throw something too, because you gotta know it's gonna come back full circle. Everything gonna come back full circle. So when she grow up one day, she gonna tell the truth and she gonna tell y'all, you know what? I definitely shouldn't have been talking to nobody mama like that, because if somebody was talking to my mama like that, that's how my mama gonna react too. Because that's how you motherfuckers gonna react too. If your sons, one of your sons, whatever's is talking real fast and loud and using the word bitch constantly. And every other day I'm reminding her, excuse me, ma'am, don't call me a bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's some stuff you just don't do. He didn't say go ahead. What he said was, and she took advantage of what he said, if you throw something else at her, I'm going to let her hit you back. That's what was said. Because if he had said get her, he wouldn't be here anymore. Both rock by throwing stuff at her. Why do you ask yourself, why did I throw something? Maybe when she grow up, she gonna say, you know what?
All right. So I'm thinking about I'm waiting on for you guys to call in, but I just got some news. Do you guys want to hear about this news I got? And I don't know if I should just do a new live or I should just add it on here. And it's about the city girls, and it's very disturbing. Even though the news that I'm hearing, I don't know if it's true or not, okay? But let me know if you guys want me to just tell it real quick. Press 4 if you guys want to hear some news about the city girls, okay? But if you guys don't care about them, I will not share it. So, okay, y'all want to hear? Girl, they are out here right now, and they are saying that JT was threatening to take out Carisha. They said that she wanted to take out Carisha. Could y'all believe that JT want to kill Carisha? They have the screenshots. I don't know how true that is. People are questioning. People like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. JT is saying that she don't want to do City Girls anymore because the album flopped. Yeah, girl. New live about it. All right. So y'all want a new live about it? Okay. So I think we're going to do a new live about it, child. I'm going to show it to y'all real quick so y'all know what we're going to talk about on the next live. So let me put it down right here so y'all can tell me if I should do it or not. You know, even if it's fake tea, shit, we cover fake tea. We talk about fake tea. People are saying JT is just doing this. Oh, shit. Oh, my God, y'all. Oh, my God. Look, all of a sudden, everybody hate me, but I'm booking everything. I love to make a bitch eat my words, keep my name out your mouth. Didn't I just tell y'all what JT said? I told y'all JT said she wanted to take that bitch out of here. And guess what? 9 minutes now, Young Miami talking shit about her. Girl, what? 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 Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all what was going on? I told y'all that shit. Ooh. Okay, my ear. Yeah. I'm sorry. I ain't like Chris. I'm gonna wake that ass up. Damn, it's so real. I'm gonna wake that ass up, boo. Girl, honey, when I tell you it's a lot, how you can't believe it when you see Young Miami right here, okay? And I didn't even show you JT messages, but JT was telling her she damn, she farting. Troy, take this shit, bitch. How about that? Okay. If I'm farting, bitch, how about that? How about this? How about that? Okay. Take that fart, ass motherfucker. Yes, a fart for you. Bitch. The hell? It is something wrong if I can put my ass to the microphone and make it. Do you know I literally got to stand up and put my ass to the microphone and then is that what you really think I'm doing, motherfucker? Hello, motherfucker. Okay. Make it make sense. Winner, fuck you. Talking about I'm gassy tonight. Is it the Cheez-Its? Is it the motherfucking cheese crackers? Okay. Shit, I ain't farting. You know, I don't even fart. Let's just keep that shit a buck, okay? You would never. I ain't built like that. That's something you'll never get privy to. You'll never see my fart. You'll never hear. You'll never hear my fart. You'll never smell my fart. Hell no. Shit. I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit, okay? You don't got to never worry about that shit around me, honey. Okay? Shit. I've been doing this thing for a long time, okay? Okay. Ooh wee, girl. All right, well, let me hold on. Let me create. I gotta create a whole different live right now. Y'all ain't gonna call in real quick. See, I wish Chris was here just to keep talking so I can make this live so I can transport y'all to the other stream. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. Okay, go here. Give me a second. What are y'all saying in this comments? I gotta watch y'all. I gotta watch them. Girl, you too late. Too many beans. Nah, I don't eat beans. Nah, I don't deal with that bullshit. I don't eat beans, baby. No, no, no. Told you, you ain't gotta worry about that with me. But also, this is why I say girlies cannot be friends. Why? Oh yeah, because of the city girls. It's a constant competition between you. Show right. So what should I label this, y'all? What's a good name? JT. Threatens. Um, Threaten. Damn, how you spell threaten? Huh? Hold on. I gotta say it in this little thing. Threaten. No, it didn't even work. Threaten. Bam. Okay. Threaten. Carisha. Damn, how you spell that bitch name? How you spell Carisha? Thank y'all, Carisha. JT threatened Carisha. Threatened to okay. Hold on. After City Girls album. What's that? City Girls Raw album. Damn. Shit. Album. Shit, it's late. I can't think straight. Album flopped. JT threatens to kill Carisha after City Girls Raw album flop. Okay, receipts inside. Receipts. Man, that says receive. Receipts. Okay, bam. I just want to make sure I got it right. I know y'all talking about my motherfucking ass. I just want to let y'all know I'm just acting. This is role play. Okay, I'm role playing. I'm acting like I can't smell shit, but I know how to smell very good. I'm just acting. Okay, JT threatens to kill Krishisha after City Girls Raw album flop receipts inside. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Okay. So what time is it now? 3 o'clock? Let's just make this 3:55. Okay. Okay, so I created it. Now I gotta get let me go. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Okay, bam. It's up and it's stuck. All right, so let me copy and paste. Okay. City Girl T. City Girl T. All right. So I just put the link up. So if you guys can go over there and like it, I really appreciate it. Replace the pin. If you guys need to see it, because girl, it is a lot of shit going on. Okay, where's that other live stream at? Okay, remove that. I gotta get faster on this internet. I gotta get faster. What is it? Man, where? I just had the screen open. Oh, here it is. Bam. Okay. Share. All right, so this is the new screen. Oh, shoot. Ooh, come on, y'all. Y'all, come on. We already got 6 people. Hey, Scotty. Scotty, I'm going to make your ass a moderator, okay? Because you be on it. Okay, so here it is. Do you guys think this is a good title? JT threatened to K Carisha after City Girls Raw album flop. Receipts inside. Do y'all think that's a good title? Let's give a big old thank you to Anna donating $99. I mean 99 cents. Shit. And 582, I see you. Stay right there because I'm gonna get you on the City Girl line, okay? So y'all see it. Y'all see it. Make sure y'all go over there and click that link because YouTube is not going to give you no notifications. I just want to let y'all know. Sweetest princess, I see you. So if you go over there right now, I'm going to give you a shout out. If y'all go over there right now, I give y'all a shout out. Gigi, you doing a little lot? Yes. No. Okay, hold on. Not at 3:55. At 2:55. Hold on, let me change the damn time. Thank you for letting me know that. Because it showed I'm not 2:55. Whew. Okay. How do I change the time? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 sec. I gotta change the time because I'm not about to do all that. Let me change the time. Let me change the time. Can I click it? I don't know if I can even click it. Let me go back up in here. All right, so I'm going to put it down, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to edit. And thank you so much, Miss Love, for letting me know, because I sure, it's late. 2:55. Sorry about that. Okay, what time does it say now? Is it updated? Is it changed? Do it say 2:55 now? Miss Love. Okay, hold on. Let's give a big old thank you to Auntie D with the T. Hey, let's give a big old thank you to Diva. Big old thank you to Samika Garmon. Let's give a big old thank you to Asia Bell. Big old thank you to Danny Speaks That Truth Now. Let's give a big old thank you to Ashley. I love the blonde. Okay, Judith. Hey. City Girls talking. Okay, go into your YouTube studio and edit. Thank you. I think I did it. Did I do it? Is it say 2:25? Yes. Thank you, Miss Love, for always having my back. I appreciate you, girl. I sure do. All right, so I'm going to get off here so I can join there. I just need to create a thumbnail. Real quick. So I will see you guys over there. Don't forget to go over there so we can talk about this shit. All right, love y'all. Bye. DJ.